Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
On the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, he sets up the screen to Jones. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Looking deep for Adams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line.
Tackle made at the
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he's out right at the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. They run. This is Scarborough fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They go play action with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Jones with a nice burst there on 1st down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
It's a turnover on down.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Watch the whip. Hey, watch that.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
A loss of 5. It's 4th
now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, that's how we do, D.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Myers able to knock it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Check nickel. Four down.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The 24-yard line.
Now Scarborough. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Watch out. Check.
Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Packers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Ball comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. To throw again. Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 33 yards that time.
First down and goal to go.
This is Scarborough. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
10 yards. It's now third down and goal.
Power. We got 25 to make. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Check their set.
Penny will try to punch it in. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Go. We got 25 to make. He can't. Got it. At 25 to make.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Some bad Super Bowl memories certainly surfacing for the Seahawks. Another pick thrown from the 1-yard line.
If we weren't both here together, there's no way you could convince me that they did that this was going to happen again. Same spot and another interception.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
First down, Packers.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Second down and 10.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the...
That's caught inside the 20. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a big play for the Pack on third. 41 yards. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones there to make the grab. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. And again, it's Rodgers. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
8.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Well.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 30 yards.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
Packers 11-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers got to have this one. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st down, Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Rodgers to throw once more. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. In for 6. Rodgers now to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Wilson wants to throw it. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
The 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. Wilson. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
And 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And it.
Yeah, I'm in his hole.
The 31 now on 1st and 10.
I took that L.
Play action. It's Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. So the victory here for Seattle. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this
I'm in his hole.
were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. I took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were
I
said.
got Apple Pay.
But I get the sense it was much more
I got Apple Pay, I got Venmo, and I got Zelle. Cash App blocked all my cards. Them folks don't support my cards no more, I guess, because I was doing some Jap shit.
Got a spark and then took off.
I got Apple Pay.
Nice to watch in the second half.
Dead.
You running the back?
Shit. Hold on, let me see.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation.
I'm with today. I'm gonna play tomorrow. I'm sleepy as hell. I should have never played that, huh?
At EASports.com.
Alright.
Shit, who I'm sitting into?
Shit.
222 number?
Nah, 870-501.
I see it right here. 8705 4606.
What's good?
4606.
Yeah.
I bet.
You ain't gonna come back tomorrow.
Oh, best believe. Ask Quay about me. I'm gonna give him a rematch for
you
sure.
You ain't gonna come back tomorrow.
It might not be tomorrow, but it's gonna be this week.
Nah, you ain't.
Cause that shit embarrassing. I had to sit up. Let me sit up, man. At least go. Let's see what the fuck going on.
I'll let you go though.
Nah. I had to get out the bed. I had to go ahead and score real quick.
Get out the couch.
Shit, I ain't think you was gonna, you know what I'm saying, do that. I said, damn, then I'm fucking
I
up,
just
clicking.
play a little defense.
Yeah, I'm clicking buttons and shit, throwing picks. So you got the dub. I'll see your ass again. I'm about to get out the hole.
Alright.
Alright.